it is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
They get so much hate watching and hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean, it is a rabies infested hen house.
For a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing.
Joe Rogan has lashed out at Whoopi Goldberg after her controversial takes and opinions earned her a devastating lawsuit from none other than the richest man on the planet, Elon Musk.
The host of The View is now convinced that Elon Musk and JD Vance are secretly plotting a coup against Donald Trump.
Who is in charge? Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Whoopi Goldberg, the renowned American actress, comedian, and television host, has been quite vocal about her opinions on various celebrities, including Elon Musk. On several occasions, Goldberg has shared her thoughts on Musk's antics, and it's safe to say that she's not a huge fan.
So you think it's Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs. Watch out.
Online commentators went wild at the theory, with this person saying, Whoopi Goldberg just joked about Musk and Vance assassinating President Trump by making him fall down the stairs. ABC needs to fire Whoopi. This is unforgivable.
During a discussion on The View, Goldberg expressed her concerns about Musk's behavior, particularly his tendency to tweet impulsively. Goldberg criticized Musk for using his X platform to make announcements and share his thoughts without fully thinking through the consequences. She argued that as a public figure, Musk has a responsibility to be more mindful of the impact his words can have on others. Goldberg also pointed out that Musk's tweets often seem to be driven by his emotions rather than careful consideration. This, she believes, can be damaging not only to his own reputation, but also to the reputation of his companies, including Tesla and SpaceX.
This is a coordinated attempt by the left and media to pit Elon and Trump against one another. It's the classic divide and conquer. They're desperate. Don't fall for it. Whoopi's comments came after Elon Musk was instrumental in killing a spending bill and replacing it with a lighter version. Members of Congress were visibly frustrated with Musk's influence.
The Musk-Johnson proposal is not serious. It's laughable. Extreme MAGA Republicans are driving us to a government shutdown.
One specific incident that Goldberg referenced was when Musk tweeted about taking Tesla private, which led to a Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) investigation. Goldberg was baffled by Musk's decision to make such a significant announcement on X without seemingly considering the potential repercussions. She argued that as a CEO, Musk has a responsibility to be more transparent and communicative with his investors and the public rather than relying on impulsive tweets. Goldberg also criticized Musk's behavior during the COVID-19 pandemic, when Musk tweeted that he was going to reopen the Tesla factory in Fremont, California. Despite local health orders to remain closed, Goldberg was outraged. She argued that Musk's actions were reckless and put the health and safety of his employees at risk. Goldberg believed that Musk should have prioritized the well-being of his workers over his desire to get back to business as usual. In addition to her concerns about Musk's behavior, Goldberg has also expressed skepticism about his goals and motivations. During a discussion on The View, Goldberg questioned Musk's plans to establish a human settlement on Mars, suggesting that he might be more focused on making a profit than on genuinely advancing space exploration. Goldberg argued that Musk's priorities seem to be driven more by his ego and desire for fame than by a genuine commitment to making the world a better place. Goldberg's criticisms of Musk have sparked debate among fans and critics alike. While some have praised Goldberg for speaking truth to power and holding Musk accountable for his actions, others, like Joe Rogan, have accused her of being too harsh and critical. However, Goldberg remains unapologetic in her assessment of Musk, arguing that as a public figure, he should be held to a higher standard of behavior and accountability. Whoopi Goldberg's take on Elon Musk is that he is a complex and often contradictory figure whose impulsive behavior and priorities are cause for concern.
So much hate watching and hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean, it is a rabies-infested hen house.
Joe Rogan, the popular comedian who now owns the largest podcast in the entire world, doesn't seem to share the same views as Whoopi on a lot of issues. He has described Whoopi and her show as a rabbit-infested hen house on multiple occasions, and doesn't find her very bright. On several occasions, Rogan has shared his thoughts on Goldberg's views and behavior, often criticizing her for what he sees as hypocrisy and double standards. One notable example of this criticism came in 2022 when Rogan discussed Goldberg's comments on the COVID-19 vaccine. Rogan argued that Goldberg was being inconsistent in her views, advocating for vaccine mandates while also expressing skepticism about the vaccine's effectiveness.
Left The View, by the way. She left The View.
Well, she's free to be on your show now.
We wish her well.
Imagine you as her on your show interviewing her.
I would love to interview her as her, but I think there's such a
small chance.
So
you're saying there's a chance
that's going to happen? Yes, there is a chance, but it's not big.
What if I helped her? What if I was there? What if I was there like as a moderator?
Any you want to organize it, I'll show up.
I would do it.
I absolutely will.
But you and her
up.
Together on this show.
Well, I don't think I should do it the whole time, but I think it'd be fun to interview her for 5 minutes and then say, "Hey, Megan, I get it. I also hate Joy Behar."
Rogan has also taken issue with Goldberg's views on free speech and censorship. During a 2022 episode of The Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan criticized Goldberg for her support of censoring certain viewpoints, arguing that this approach is counterproductive and undermines the principles of free speech. Rogan believes that open discussion and debate are essential for a healthy society, and that censorship only serves to drive divisive ideas underground. He has accused Goldberg of being overly sensitive and intolerant of opposing viewpoints, which he sees as a threat to free speech and open discourse. Another area where Rogan has criticized Goldberg is in her response to controversies surrounding her own behavior.
Because there's nothing worse than The View. In terms of there are so many brilliant women out there. None of them are on The View. None of them have gone near the set of The View. I mean, they have brought in the lowest tier of the, what is it, the Y chromosome?
No, double
X.
Okay. Double X.
They brought in the lowest of the double X's for that one.
In 2022, Goldberg faced backlash for her comments on the Holocaust, which some deemed insensitive and inaccurate. Rogan argued that Goldberg's apology for her remarks was insincere, and that she was more concerned with protecting her own reputation than with genuinely acknowledging and learning from her mistakes. Rogan believes that public figures like Goldberg should be held to a higher standard of accountability, and that they should be willing to listen to criticism and learn from their errors, especially when she makes it her duty to call out people like Elon Musk and Donald Trump, billionaires who Rogan just happens to be friendly with. Rogan has also criticized Goldberg for what he sees as her elitist and out-of-touch views on various social and cultural issues. During a 2020 episode of his podcast, Rogan argued that Goldberg's views on issues like racism and police brutality are overly simplistic and fail to account for the complexities of the issues. Rogan believes that Goldberg's privileged position as a wealthy and influential celebrity has shielded her from the realities of life for many ordinary Americans, and that this disconnect is reflected in her views on various social issues. The fact that Goldberg makes it a point of duty to relentlessly call out the likes of Elon Musk is in stark contrast to her other views on more left-leaning billionaires and celebrities, whom she often refuses to criticize even when there is evidence for their blatant display of out-of-touch behavior.
I 100% support Whoopi's ability to express incorrect opinions. I don't think she should have been removed from that show at all. Even though those ladies try to deplatform me all the time, I don't think they should be deplatformed. I think the best way to counter bad opinions is with good opinions.
So what she said was inaccurate, but it wasn't malicious, and It wasn't like a I hate Jewish people type thing. And then the next day she goes, I got that wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong about that. I apologize. Any sane world would go, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And that's how we work things out. When a prominent person like Whoopi Goldberg has a misstep and then corrects herself and apologizes, then we all get to understand things. Yeah. The correct way to handle that is to leave her on the air and have more discussions about it.
Despite his criticisms of Goldberg, Rogan has also acknowledged her intelligence and wit and has expressed admiration for her as a comedian and actress. However, he believes that her views and behavior as a public figure are fair game for criticism and scrutiny. Rogan has argued that Goldberg Goldberg's status as a beloved and respected celebrity should not shield her from criticism or accountability, and that she should be willing to engage in open and honest discussion about her views and actions. Rogan's criticisms of Goldberg have sparked debate and discussion among fans and critics alike. Some have praised Rogan for holding Goldberg accountable for her views and actions, while others have accused him of being overly critical and dismissive. However, Rogan remains unapologetic in his assessment of Goldberg, arguing that as a public figure, she should be subject to scrutiny and criticism. He believes that her privileged position and tendency to lecture others on social issues make her a target for criticism. Rogan argues that Goldberg probably had it coming for a long time, and this freshly filed $80 million lawsuit is just the first in a long line of repercussions for Whoopi. Goldberg and the rest of The View, Elon Musk and Donald Trump's unlikely alliance has been a source of despair to Whoopi Goldberg and The View.
Whoopi Goldberg asked who is in charge when referring to Elon Musk's relationship with President-elect Trump. Friends, make no mistake, this is a coordinated attempt by the left and media to pit Elon and Trump against one another. It's the classic divide and conquer. They're desperate. Don't fall for it. Whoopi's comments came after Elon Musk was instrumental in killing a spending bill and replacing it with a lighter version.
Regardless of the fact that Elon was already an issue for Whoopi and those on the left due to his massive influence on free speech, where he ensured all sides could be heard freely after he purchased the now rebranded X platform for a shocking $44 billion, what really got Whoopi infuriated with Elon was his sudden friendship with Donald Trump, the archenemy of The View, just after the failed assassination attempt on the now President of the United States, especially after Musk's significant contribution to Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. The tech billionaire's involvement was crucial in securing Trump's victory in the November 2024 elections. As a result, Musk earned a political appointment to serve in Trump's administration, sparking widespread speculation about the nature of their partnership, with lots of Democrats adding their voices against the so-called oligarchy of Trump and his billionaire allies.
Members of Congress were visibly frustrated with Musk's influence.
The Musk-Johnson proposal is not serious. It's laughable. Extreme MAGA Republicans are driving us to a government shutdown.
Do you see a world in which...
And it's not only Whoopi Goldberg and The View having a meltdown over Elon Musk's close ties with Trump. CNN also took a dig, saying President Musk and Vice President Trump in a clear attempt to undermine the new regime.
Whoopi Goldberg, co-host of The View, has been vocal about her skepticism regarding the Musk-Trump alliance. She believes that Musk's growing influence in the administration might be causing friction between the two leaders. Goldberg jokingly referred to Musk as President Musk, suggesting that he might be overstepping his boundaries and encroaching on Trump's territory.
I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever say. I don't remember the last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs.
Goldberg's comments were echoed by her co-host Alyssa Farah Griffin, who noted that both Musk and Trump have strong personalities and a desire for power. Griffin predicted that their alliance might not be sustainable in the long term, citing the potential for clashes between the two leaders. The tension between Musk and Trump has already become a topic of interest among citizens, with many speculating about the outcome of their partnership. The dynamics of the Musk-Trump alliance have also sparked concerns about the distribution of power within the administration. With Musk's growing influence, some are wondering whether Trump is truly in charge, and Whoopi Goldberg has made sure she did her very best to push this narrative to the public without any thought about the potential consequences of such actions. The uncertainty surrounding their partnership has led to speculation about the potential consequences of their collaboration. As the situation continues to unfold, it remains to be seen how the relationship between Musk and Trump will evolve.
President Musk this morning made it clear, with all his vast government experience, which is basically he became rich on the federal government, that he doesn't want Republicans to pass this. And seemingly Vice President Trump kind of backed him up then at that point. And what it says about the politics is this is going to be a messy 4 years.
And even Peter Doocy on Fox News was stunned at how much influence Elon Musk has on Capitol Hill.
And something that's so interesting about this is every single member of Congress has an X account. They can record a video with their phone and talk about how they individually are against all of this outrageous spending.
Despite the skepticism surrounding their alliance, Musk and Trump have yet to publicly address the rumors of a power struggle. However, a statement from Caroline Leavitt, the national press secretary for Trump's 2024 presidential campaign, attempted to quell the speculation. Leavitt reaffirmed Trump's position as the leader of the Republican Party, but the statement did little compared to Trump's own statement about the issue, with Trump reasserting his dominance over governance and Elon's place as a close friend. The public's fascination with the Musk-Trump alliance is evident in the numerous comments and speculations circulating on social media. Many are predicting a clash between the two leaders, while others are mocking the situation. The uncertainty surrounding their partnership has created a sense of anticipation, with many waiting to see how the situation will unfold. As the Musk-Trump alliance continues to dominate the headlines, it's clear that the situation is complex and multifaceted. With Whoopi Goldberg and others weighing in on the issue, it's likely that the speculation and debate will continue. Whoopi's constant attacks at Donald Trump has led to a lot of backlash from Joe Rogan and several conservative personalities who have labeled her a complete nut job, who knows nothing about what she is talking about and frankly shouldn't be allowed to air any opinions on air. And to add to it, even Donald Trump has came out on many occasions to clap back at Whoopi Goldberg, calling her out as a nasty woman with no sense of hygiene and direction. As hilarious and petty as this is, none compares to Elon's ultimate weapon at handling Whoopi Goldberg, as when he realized that words weren't enough anymore, he whipped out a whopping $80 million lawsuit hoping that at best it would get the old geezer of a lady to pipe down for a bit.
She's a dummy. I watched her over the years. That is one dumb woman. I watched that stupid View where you have these really dumb people. You know, Whoopi Goldberg said, would you participate in a movie? She made some movie on basketball. This was before I ran for politics. She said, oh, you're so great. If you ever ran for president, you'd win. Politics can do strange things to...
Joe Rogan, who is a good friend to Elon, has wasted no time in slamming Whoopi Goldberg for getting herself in such a mess in the first place. Rogan has used his platform to push the narrative that Whoopi was wrong for unnecessarily calling out Elon for baseless controversies, and now she has to take a bitter bite from the slice of instant karma. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and stay updated on more videos covering this story. Thanks for watching.